taking the origin under one rule. We'll have a luminary leader who will be the one to lead us out of the darkness and into the light. Our species are quick learners and sexually active when it comes to crystals. They're also very gassy. Our luminary ruler is brutal. He causes a little bit of crime. Let's bloody get it. The best Unity build is a trade build. Don't you ever forget to turn Marketplace of Ideas on. Setting up our first colony, we are spawned in pre-sapience, which gives us unity and influence. Second colony done, giving us an exponentially increased reward from the last colony. We're getting things set up very early. Hope we can keep that momentum. There was bureaucracy in the council and they're endlessly slow. We got a third colony set up and it happens to be a tomb world, but it's okay. We can sort that out later. Let us choose synthetic evolution of the origin and event chain, going from dictatorial to imperial. We're taking great inventor for our luminary traits, which is gonna give us mechanical build speed. Let's go! We've uplifted our first species, and oh my god, look how good! Oh, so much unity, and we're gonna get free biologist jobs plus 200 and unity farm jobs plus 25%. It's just good. We have finally begun synthesization. One of our synthetic workers has been disassociating from their new body. It seems like they've got cyber dementia. We've run into a dilemma. Is it the conscious that is uploaded, or is it the conscious that is left behind and duplicated? We don't care. It is not a concern to us. Under our great ruler, our luminary, we will synthesize the galaxy and beyond. Hashtag not driven assimilators. And with the finishing of the tradition, we assimilate all in our empire into our synthetic beings. We uplift all of those that are pre-sapiency, who then become assimilated themselves. It is a wondrous time to be alive. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. We have a decision for a government change because of our ascendancy. We are now going to become the imperial feedback. Now that we have nihilistic acquisition, we can volunteer Empire's populations into ours. We'll tell them we have candy. And man, the Empire up north has started the war. Us being pacifists usually can't claim systems, but because they started, we can. We're claiming our excavation sites, and then we're claiming their women. We're claiming their men, and it seems we're having a revolt in our empire. Kill the traitors! Our leader appears on the TV screen, and he says we're gonna execute the traitors soon. Good. God, brother, get the butter. It's done. I'm killing. We're stealing. Using our population at 36,000 as a set reminder of where we started before the war. It seems our crown princess has been dead. The coroner has cited that it was self-deletion by 27 shots to the back and 2 in the legs, and they couldn't find the head. But clearly this was not self-deletion. Our Empress believes this was an assassination. We looked at the situation for this current situation involving the death of the princess and the crackdown from our ruler. We're trying to call for negotiations. Negotiations start with the reformist. This is to stop a possible civil war and hear them out. Perhaps this will benefit the empire. They want to replace our civic merchant guilds with efficient bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is terrible. They're actually bad. Bureaucrats are really terrible in this. I don't like them. Trade builds a better unity gainage. So fuck them. Good thing we can go back in time. We're gonna crack down on these reformist scum and force them to work with us. The reformers aren't the only ones we have to deal with. We have to deal with our own Empress, the ruler. They want to execute the traitor. What I learned from not watching Game of Thrones. Don't do a Game of Thrones. Completing the agenda total crackdown will force the reformist to accept our demands. We have sat them at the table. It is now time to discuss. politics. Ceasefires have been called and it is now time to negotiate. They don't have a lot to take from us this time, which was our ethics and civics. We win. We have triumphed. We are united. As one, we will look to the galaxy and fill our enemies with lead, and they will thank us dearly because they too will be part of the machine. And it looks like that empire above us has finished cooking and we are done farming. Let's see the results. We have doubled our population since beginning the war and ending it. And we still have a few little stragglers assimilating into our great empire. Oh my god. Oh, and despite our Empress being immortal, they now have dementia. All our great roboticists in the Empire have come to see our Empress, suggesting a way to save them, making them stronger, faster, sexier. It's done! They have repaired our luminary. Our great leader will lead us on forever! I still find it bizarre that my Empress started suffering complications even though they're immortal. I guess they too get cyber cancer, the great CC. So much unity! Anyway, time to increase our population by using our neighbors. Gonna lie, just pack them in. Just pour them in there. But now we've been introduced to the event. Who watches the watchers? We started studying the inhabitants, but it turns out they're the ones studying us. They were fully aware of our existence when we appeared into the system. We made first contact with the inhabitant unified worlds, and they told us they've been stalking us the entire time, those little creepy perverts. We find out that they are more smart when it comes to hyperlane theory and technology. All of their worlds are linked to each other with artificial hyperlane networks. Every single one of their planets is a train station, and every lane's a train. We have no idea how they did it. Well, they've told us to piss off, they've told us we're grading and that we're incompatible and that we're not meant to be. So that there's no feelings of ill will, they're willing to give us one of their planets and drop shipping it to our main capital. Which I think means they'll literally teleport one of the planets. I started researching if I should take the offer or not. Apparently, if you attack them, they can annihilate your empire instantly. You know? Fuck it. We bowl. And with that, they have closed all of their hyperlanes off. We can still warp drive into this system. They did not like that. What makes this empire so strong is when you send your ships into their system, they then duplicate your fleet and make it even stronger. But what if we send a small fleet in first? Yeah, they're not winning. Yeah. We won. Well, we've been in our corner. A fallen empire has become awoken and stretched across the galaxy. And Satana herself has come to deliver us. She utterly bumfucks the empire like a plague. By now, the fallen empire is just gone. So I charge into the heart of Satana's stronghold, and I DM her. I tell her, it shouldn't die, you synthetic witch. I play with the switch, not with you, cause you're not fun. Hun, you got no buns for sitting on that throne for centuries and so long. Hun, maybe if you fix out that year's haircut, you'll get some pussy on your dick. You're coming out so slowly, honey. GTA 6 is gonna arrive sooner. It's taking a long time for Satana to die. We're kind of just sitting here. It will happen, I swear. And she's dead. Let's go. Goodbye, queen. Ripping her heart out and using her as a relic who can spawn 5,000 synthetics at a time and sending them to our planets. But that doesn't really matter. We've integrated the empire up north that took over the fallen empire's parts of land that the fallen empire previously took over another empire's parts of land. It is now our land. I love colonialism. Yeah, we've practically won. That is really it. Yeah. What a fun build.